everyone, Jennifer Warren here. This is my video response to my interview from last week. I have my 12-year-old son off camera asking the questions for me. So here we go.
Who did you interview and why did you select them?
I actually ended up interviewing 2 paralegals, which is the field of study that I'm in right now, and their names were Jennifer and Becky.
How did you contact them?
Originally, I contacted them through a Facebook group. I'm in a group on there that is for paralegals, paralegal students, all that good stuff. I had posted in there and asked if anybody would be willing to do a Zoom or Skype interview, and I posted a few qualifications that I was hoping the person would have that would answer the questions that I was trying to get answered. They both had responded, and then we ended up doing our interviews on Zoom.
Was it difficult to arrange time or a place to meet?
It was not very difficult. I actually had quite a bit of flexibility in my schedule last week, and they did as well. So I actually conducted my interviews a little early, but I knew that I had a busy week this week. So I was able to schedule pretty easily with them. They both ended up doing it on their lunch breaks.
How do you think the interview went and why?
The interviews both went really well. While I was interviewing Jennifer first, during that I discovered that she had actually been a paralegal for 20-some years. She started out without a degree or a certificate, which is what I was asking for as far as qualifications went. And that doesn't apply exactly to what I was hoping to find out, because I was wanting someone who was newer to the field, that didn't have a degree, or that just had a degree and no experience. So after I finished my interview with her, that's why I decided to go ahead and interview Becky as well, because she was only in the field for about 4 years and she started straight out of college. So it made it easier to get the answers that I was hoping for as far as finding jobs and that sort of thing.
How did you adapt to unforeseen twists?
I adapted by also interviewing Becky because, like I said, the questions that I had chosen didn't really apply that well to Jennifer's situation. She had started out with no experience, but she's been doing it for 20 years, and of course everything was a little bit different back 20 years ago, so it didn't really help me get a feel for what it's going to look like for me coming out of school now. And Becky, of course, had volunteered as well, so I specified with her what I was looking for and then found out that her situation matched closer to what I was hoping to find out as far as career paths go after graduation. And like I said, both interviews went great. I was able to find out a lot of information, and I actually appreciate the fact that I was able to do 2 interviews because I think it helped me gain a little bit more knowledge on the profession that I would have with just 1 interview.
Did you discover anything about the career that makes you want to change your path?
I didn't discover anything that makes me want to change my path. I did discover what I was hoping to find out was whether or not it was easy to get a job straight out of school with that paralegal degree, or if you had to have experience. And I did find out that it is kind of difficult coming straight out of school with just a degree and no experience to get a position. So I kind of anticipated that, but I was wanting some confirmation. And Becky definitely, it's either a longer period of time to get a job and just applying like a lot and hoping you find the right fit that'll give you a shot, or taking a lower position and then working your way up to paralegal. So I felt that was very informative and very helpful for me to find out about being a paralegal.
Did it confirm you're on the right path?
It did, actually. One of my favorite questions that I asked was, what skill do you think it's most important for a paralegal to possess? And both Jennifer and Becky said organizational skills, and that's kind of my forte. I am very type A, very organized, so I know that that will come in handy. Part of the reason I chose this field to begin with. So that kind of solidified for me that I'm going in the right direction. And I really enjoyed doing the interview with both women and finding out more about the field. So I look forward to seeing everybody else's videos soon. Thanks.